everybody, today I am super excited to be recommending you some summery contemporary reads. I think that it is no secret that contemporary is my favorite genre. Most of the books I read are of the contemporary variety. And so today I have compiled a list of 7 summery contemporary reads, books I think you should look into this summertime. Perfect summertime reads. Let's go. The first book is a book that I have talked about a lot on my channel. It is no secret that I love this book, and it is Anna and the French Kiss. The main plotline is you have a girl whose father becomes slightly famous as a screenwriter, and he decides that the posh thing for him to do is to send his daughter away for her senior year of high school to France, because that's what all the other rich dads are doing. The thing is, she doesn't want to go to France, and it's not that she doesn't want to go to France, to the country, it's just that she loves her environment. She's got a boy she likes her friends, she likes her school, she doesn't want to go to a foreign country for her last year of high school. But she has no choice in the matter, and so the book is about her year in France, and it is phenomenal. You see how this girl learns to adapt to this brand new culture, and also how she learns to make new friends and the adventures and shenanigans that her and her friends get into. I have read this book twice, and I want to read it a quadrillion more times because it touches my heart every single time. It has one of the best love interests I've ever read, and the setting in this book is a character all of its own. It's phenomenal. My next book is one of my favorite books that I read last year, and it is Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe by Benjamin Alide Sands. This is more of a slow-paced book. It's about a kid who's really angry, and he doesn't know why he's angry, but he's just always frustrated. And then suddenly he meets a friend, and he's never really had friends before, and so it's about their friendship, and it's about what they learn about each other, but it's also about a lot of other things. It's about their families, and it's about their culture, and it's about how hard it is to be of a different race in a different country. This book filled me with a really peaceful and relaxing mood. The whole time I was reading it, I just was zen. I just felt good. The writing is poetic, and the ending is glorious. It's just one of these endings where you just want to throw your fist up in the air because you're just feels good. My next book is Fixing Delilah by Sarah Ockler. It's about this girl who lives with her mom, and they move to a town with their aunt, and it's all about kind of the family dynamics, and that is something, goodness gracious, I so appreciate, because I feel like in a lot of young adult literature, families can just be ignored. The teenager just somehow lives on their own, even though their parents are kind of around. They never interfere in any way. And this is all about that kind of mother-daughter relationship. It's about figuring out her family's past and her family's secrets, but it's also about building new relationships. She meets new people in this summery town. Yeah, it's good, you know? It's good. The next book I want to recommend ain't no surprise to anybody. It is Ask the Passengers by A.S. King, my favorite young adult author. So I had to choose an A.S. King novel for this video because her novels are my faves, and I decided that this was the book out of all of hers that to me has that most kind of summery feel. It's about this girl who is a lesbian. However, she hasn't said that to anyone. She hasn't really said that to herself either. On one side of her life, she has all of these people that are saying, just tell us you're straight. Just go on, just tell us you're straight. But she doesn't want to, because she doesn't think she's straight. But, and this is the fascinating part, on the other side, she has her new kind of girlfriend character that is saying, just tell me that you're a lesbian. Just tell me that you're a lesbian. And the thing is, she doesn't want to do that either, because labels are ridiculous. She just doesn't want to be labeled, but it's also about a lot of other things. A.S. King uses magical realism in her books, and so you see some kind of magical qualities that you can't decide if they're magic or if they're just metaphor, or are they actually happening, or is the main character insane? There's a lot of options, and it's phenomenal, and so this is what I would recommend as a summery A.S. King read. Pa-da-ching. Also, I wanted to mention that I got to do an interview with A.S. King, which was crazy, and so I'm gonna link that down below. Please check that out. It was so amazing to get to meet her and to get to interview her, and most of all, to get to share how awesome she is with you guys. Next up, I think I have the perfect summer read, okay? If there's one book off of this list that for summertime, I think it's this one, and it is Wanderlove by Kirsten Hubbard. This is the story about a girl who has gone through a really bad breakup, but like a really, really bad breakup, and she just needs to do something new or she's gonna go insane. And so what she decides to do is she takes this spontaneous trip to Central America. And so what you see is her adventures in Central America. She gets on this random tour and goes for it. And so you get to see what happens to her while she's down there, the people that she meets, the travel things that she learns, the crazy experiences that she has. It's honestly such an incredible book. I made a full review of this book that I'm also gonna link down below. I would love if you guys check that out actually, because this book really meant a lot to me personally, having lived in Central America and having come from Central America, and I really love my review for that. So I'm gonna link that down below, and I'd appreciate if you check that one out. You know what I'm saying? Click it. I think you'll like it. Also check out this book. Okay, next up I have We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. This is the third book in the history of my life to make me cry, alright? But not only like a little bit of crying, explosions of tears. Basically, I can't even really tell you the plot, because one of the cool things about the story is that it's really mysterious and it's really kind of, you don't know what's going on. This book was phenomenal, alright? Phenomenal. Outstanding. Oh goodness, it blew my mind. This is actually the Booksplosion Book of the Month, which this month is sponsored by Random House, which is super exciting. And so yeah, I'm super pumped because we're going to be doing a live show on July 2nd where we're going to be talking about this book, and I feel like this book is going to have some really phenomenal discussion. So definitely pick it up if you're interested, because I really enjoyed it. I really liked it, and I definitely recommend it. Finally, I have Amy and Rodgers' Epic Detour by Morgan Matson. Again, this is such a perfect summary read. It's about a girl who goes through a tragedy, and afterwards her family decides to move cross country, and it's her job to get the car from California to Connecticut. And she ends up, because it's a pretty huge road trip, she ends up having a companion who's this random teenage boy she doesn't really know, and so together they're going to do this giant road trip. It sounds cliche to say it, but this book is two journeys, right? It's the physical journey, it's this road trip that is packed full of adventures. It's phenomenal, but also it's this emotional journey because she's just gone through this tragedy and he's just had some real hard times of his own, and it's about them coming together and talking about what's going on with them and learning to love each other. It's phenomenal. And I also amazingly got to do an interview with Morgan Matson, and I'm gonna link that down below too, and I really hope you'll check it out. These are videos that I'm really proud of, and that's why I'm pointing them out to you. I would love if you checked it out. Morgan Matson was so lovely, and it was so much fun to get to talk to her, so I'm gonna link that down below if you want to check it out. But regardless, this book, guys, this book, it's one of my favorites. So this is So this is my pile of summer recommendations. I'm looking at this pile and I'm realizing that all of these are in my list of favorite books. I truly really recommend all of these books. So definitely check them out. In the description bar, along with the links I already mentioned, I'm also going to link my book depository affiliate link. If you use that link to buy a book, it's absolutely no extra charge to you, but I get a small commission for kind of sending you over to the book depository. And that would mean a lot to me because it helps me keep doing videos like this. So anyway, these are books I think you should read this summer because they're amazing. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. This is getting really heavy. I'll talk to you guys in my next one. Bye! Woohoo! No, it was a mistake, but I caught them